the Mishcon Academy digital sessions.
Without further ado, let me get on to the matter at hand. Our guest, I think, needs no real introduction. I'm slightly fangirling, but I'm trying to hold it down because I'm a massive fan of the chase. He's a renowned barrister, he's a lecturer, top quizzer, amateur footballer, general TV personality. But by way of background, Shaun Wallace was called to the bar in November 1984, completed his pupillage 2 years later, and has not really looked back. You've kind of used your fame, it seems like, using your fame to give back. Do you find that is your way of giving back to the community?
It defines me. As I said in the preface, no man's an island. You know, anybody who has been successful in life, even the richest person in the world, still needs that support, still needs that break to actually take that talent, which is unknown, onto a stage where it can thrive and survive. Even to this day, the best achievement of my life was the 27th of November 1984 when I got called to the bar. And, you know, it was a proud moment for my mum and dad to see their eldest son didn't turn out to be the thief or the wastrel like these careers teachers said I was going to be. Because I think I missed that part when I brought that letter to my careers teacher and they said to me, Wallace, well, what do you want to be when you leave school? And I said, well, okay, with a little like that, hand shaking. I said, I want to be a lawyer. And she looked at me and she said, so you, a lawyer, at best you're going to end up working in a factory, but someone like you's going to end up in prison. I mean, she was right about me ending up in prison. I only got to say that after having seen my client, I can go home again.
That's right.
And it's not nice to be told that as a 12-year-old boy that your life chances are worth nothing, mainly because of the unconscious bias of the colour of my skin.
Absolutely.
But when I left that meeting, the one thing I was determined was this, that nobody can control my destiny. And the only way I could ensure that was to make sure I had an educated mind. You know, as a young boy growing up, because of the fact that my dad and my mum encouraged me to be aware of the world around me, I knew who Pelé was. He was the best footballer in the world at the time. The only black person to have won 3 World Cup winning medals. Muhammad Ali was the man, the man of the 20th century. I knew who Nelson Mandela was. I remember the assassination of Martin Luther King. As a young kid, I followed every presidential election since 1968 because my dad told me to be aware of the world around me. And when you see black role models who've got the same colour skin as you, they make you proud to be black. And I, as a kid, I used to think, if I had a fraction of what they've achieved in life, my life's going to mean something. So
now you're doing that for others.
Well, I don't describe myself as a role model, no. I'm a goal model.
I love it, I love it.
Not a role model. For the simple reason, people put you on this pedestal, and it's nice. I don't get caught up in the hype. But the fall from grace is swift if you make a mistake. And I'm human just like everybody else. You've always got to set goals and challenges for yourself. And you've always got to set goals and challenges for people to basically say, I want to follow that guy. I want to be like him. I want to be like her. Because remember, we're today's news, I'm going to be tomorrow's chip wrapper. I need to actually pass the torch of responsibility onto the next generation. And I always talk lovingly and passionately about the ladder of opportunity which other people should climb up. But I don't want them to climb up to my level, go beyond me. When I won Mastermind, I retired. And I didn't tell a soul that I won the Mastermind Championship. The first time my mum knew that I won was when she saw it on TV. So I was the last person to get to the grand final. So when I came back now, I actually brought the trophy to Jamaica. So as I'm coming through Heathrow, I said, right, I'm going to have fun with customs. So I'll talk about the story. So I saw the customs guy coming from me, and they showed the Mastermind Grand Final the night before, and it's the only time they've ever shown it on 2 occasions, because I was black. So anyway, so the customs guy comes up to me, goes to me, where am I coming from? I said, Jamaica. He goes, have you got anything you shouldn't have? I said, I'm not sure. He goes, you better come with me then. So I put the box on, he goes, open it. Pulled out the trophy. He goes, you the guy who won Mastermind yesterday. He wanted to pack my suitcase. No, it's all right. Anyway, so.
What does it feel like to be one of the only or one of the few?
I don't want to be alone. I want somebody else to be a Mastermind champion of colour. I want somebody else to also forge a career in in law. And what a couple of months ago, I don't know if you know Melanie Simpson and Laurie Ann Power.
I do.
They took Silk. Mm-hmm. And, I've co-defended with them, and it was just a proud moment for me to see, black female lawyers who've come from humble backgrounds, were made Silk because of their brilliance as advocates. Change will only come about if people ask the right people, the people who've got influence, the people who make the decisions, be it managerial or the boardroom, asking those searching questions. Can I do more? What can I do? If I really want to make positive change, can I ask myself these searching questions in relation to having a discussion with people who, from a particular cultural background who've got the talent, asking them, well, what can I do more?
Mm-hmm.
My question was about the unconscious bias that you touched on. You seem to spring forward from that. You didn't seem to let it hold you back. Do you think that it was petulance or self-belief or your family unit that helped you get through that?
I suppose a combination of both, because obviously if you're aware of the fact that you're living, it's like being a stranger in a stranger's land. You know, I'm English, I'm proud to be black, and you know, in the 60s and 70s growing up, you know, you knew that racism was there. So it's a combination of not allowing it to hold you back. Because if it does hold you back and you don't succeed, you can easily point to say that's the reason why I held you back, and it probably was. But you still got to have the desire and focus and ambition to basically say, no matter what you put in my past, I'm going to get over it. And as I say to you before, sometimes you need to help to get over that hurdle. And I'm not going to stand around and say that I didn't have that help, because I did. But once you know how to get over the hurdle, you've got to have the strength and purpose and desire and believe to know that my talent's going to win at the end.
Thank you so much, Shaun. I just realised I hadn't introduced myself properly because of our kind of rushed start, so I'm going to do it in TV style. I've been Kizzy Augustin, partner at Mishcon Academy, and it's been fantastic to interview Shaun Wallace, barrister and TV star extraordinaire. Thank you so much.
The Mishcon Academy Digital Sessions. To access advice for businesses that is regularly updated, please visit mishcon.com.